Okay. So today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I am doing a collab here on YouTube with one of my very good friends now. I'm so happy that we're friends. So I love you and I'm so happy that I'm such a dork, I know. With RoyaContraMundum, so definitely be sure to check out her channel and her video down below. We are both doing DIY Christmassy holiday videos. She is awesome. She loves anime and Pokemon, and her makeup be on fleek. Okay, so you need to go check her out like right now. But yeah, so since we are doing DIYs, my video for today, if you can tell by the title, is going to be with peppermint candies. What? So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make peppermint candy ornaments, and I think that these also could be very versatile, and you can make them into lollipops, you can make them into whatever you want for the holidays, cute little gifts, that kind of thing. So if you are curious to see how to make them with these two candies, you could probably use different candies, but you know, this is what requested, so I did these. Then just keep on watching the video. I do have to say as a disclaimer, this was not my idea. I will put below the link to the Pinterest, the pin on Pinterest where I found this idea. So if you want to do it yourself, you definitely can go ahead and do it. So shout out to them because this was not my idea. I'm just showing you guys what I found, and I think it's really awesome. So without further ado, let's just get started. Hey guys, so the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then take your parchment paper and put it on a baking sheet. I will have below all of the things that you need for this DIY, since I clearly forgot to film the clips of what you actually need because I suck. So I actually tried to fold it, but then I was like, you know what, we're just going to leave it the way it is because this is not going to work. Alright, see Sam, I told you it's not going to work. So then next I'm going to take my cooking spray over the sink with some metal cookie cutters, and I'm just spraying them so they get nicely coated. I think I sprayed them a little too much though. You guys will later on see when the ornaments come out of the oven. And I just kept repeating that for all of the ornaments. I don't know why I felt like I needed to show you guys all of them, but I just bought 2-3 packs of these colorful metal ornaments, cookie cutters from Walmart. And after that, of course, I'm washing my hands because I got a lot of cooking spray on my hands and it was really, really gross. So we're going to wash our hands because it gets gross. I don't like anything that's really greasy on my hands, honestly. And next we're going to take our Starlight Mints. I have some peppermint ones from Aldi's and some green spearmint ones from Walmart. And I'm just going to start placing them into the cookie cutters. You have to lay out the cookie cutters onto the baking sheet. I think I forgot to say that. I'm so sorry. And when you're done spraying them, you put them on the baking sheet, and then you unwrap your candies, and then you put them in the cookie cutters. Just try to fit as many as you can in there. I know it's kind of a tight squeeze. And yes, that was my text because apparently nobody cares that I am filming a voiceover right now. Apparently. So I just kept doing that, and with some of them I actually ended up smashing the candies to try and fit them in the smaller ornaments of the little candy cane and the little gingerbread man. So putting some spearmints and some peppermints in there. I do have to say though that I recommend that you get the Walmart brand ones, Great Value, which I had for the green spearmint ones, because the Aldi's ones tasted really, really gross. I don't know, maybe that was just me, but you could definitely eat these if you don't do what I did, which you guys will see. And I just kind of shook the ornaments to try and get the candies to stay in there, which they finally fit. Keep on repeating that process. But yeah, I recommend you guys pick up the Great Value brand or some other like store brand that you like of these candies. You can probably do this with regular candy as well, like Jolly Ranchers or hard candies, but I wanted to do them with the mints because that's what the recipe called for. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I am a little bit sick right now. So I'm trying to fit as many as I can into this little, how ironic, little hard candy cookie cutter. So I just put 4 in there. They were kind of overlapping, but I didn't really mind. So for this one, like I said, I did end up smashing some candies in a plastic bag with a mallet. And yes, there's my belly. I'm working on that. And just putting it into the smaller cookie cutters with the little gingerbread man and the candy cane, because I could not fit the entire candy into those because it was just too narrow. And you just want to keep repeating that process. That belly, though, I promise, will be gone by the summer, okay? You don't need to tell me. I bet Roya's DIY went a lot better than mine, guys. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm just kind of fixing them in the little cookie cutters. And then finally, this is what they look like after I put all of the candies in there and the smashed ones as well. And then I'm just going to be placing them into the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes. Well, 3 to 9 minutes, sorry. You want to keep your eye on them as much as possible though, because once they start melting, once they're melted, you want to take them out, otherwise they will burn. As you guys can see, these kind of failed as cookie cutters because they had a colorful coating on them, which actually melted, as you guys can see, with the cooking spray and the candy. I think it was mainly with the cooking spray though, had a reaction with it. So these are not edible, but after I clean them up, you could still use them and put them on your tree and make them really, really pretty. But I just don't recommend you eat these, especially if you get these kind of cookie cutters. So I recommend you get the all metal ones, not with the coating on them. And so after I clean them up, I actually rinse them, which you're not supposed to do that, but since mine were gross, I actually ended up individually wrapping each one in saran wrap just so the stickiness they would stop being so sticky, but it kind of failed in my favor. So I don't recommend you do this. Therefore, I don't recommend you use color-coded metal cookie cutters, especially with cooking spray. I actually don't really think you really need the cooking spray, but I did tend to layer it on when I was putting it on the cookie cutter, so that probably is why. I just failed at this DIY, you guys. I'm so sorry, but and so after I wrapped all of them, I decided I'm going to make some little peppermint and spearmint lollipops. So as you guys can see, this is what I randomly came up with. I had some leftover popsicle sticks that there was no use for. So what I did for these was very, very simple. Extremely simple. First, I actually put the candies into a kind of flower or star-like kind of figure, shape, can't talk. So as you guys can see, I'm doing that with the peppermints. And then I will do that with the spearmints until I have 4 little stars. That's all I was able to fit on my baking sheet. And then I put them in the oven for the same amount of time as I cooked the ornaments for. And then once they came out of the oven, I did put the popsicle sticks in, and I did kind of mesh it in there while they were still hot. You want to do it while they're still pliable, otherwise it's a fail. And then I actually ended up decorating them with some cookie icing that I had, which was a big fail because this icing does not harden. It just stays its gel-like texture. So in my favor, again, kind of failed, but I did try. I tried, you guys. So then after I was done with the lollipops, I decided to go back to the ornaments, and I am just unwrapping each of them individually so then I can string them. I totally forgot to mention, when you take the ornaments out of the oven, you want to let them set in the cookie cutter, so do not move them till they're hard, and you want to also make the holes with a toothpick, a skewer, anything that is small and pointy so you can really get in. And these are my peppermint lollipops and ornaments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you. I again will have the recipe below. Go check out Roya's channel and her video. She's an awesome person, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video.